Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for February the 10th through the 16th. Darling, it's going to be Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. This is for Taurus. Guys, this is for the collective. It's a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And, darling, if you'd like a more personalized, tailored reading, click on this link right here, and you will be taken to my website. You can see the kind of readings that I offer. Also, this is for your sun, moon, and rising, guys. So all the other videos, links to the other videos will be below in the Show More section. Okay, this is for Taurus. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus for February the 10th through February the 16th? All right, 3 cards for Taurus, please. 3 cards. There's 1, 2, 1 more. Oh, there's 3. Wow. What that one was. Let's have a look. That was 3. That's 1, right? 2, 3. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Very nice, very nice. All right, so we are going to pull out your clarifying cards now. I'll put these a little bit down. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. But I have a tighter shot too. I'll show that. Okay, these are clarifying cards for Taurus. I've already meditated on these cards and shuffled them off screen. But, okay, this is for Taurus. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus through these clarifying cards for February the 10th through the 16th? Feeling a lot of energy here, guys. Okay, please clarify the Ace of Cups. There it is. Please clarify the 3 of Wands. Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's 2. I'll let those go. 2 I'll do. 2 I'll do. And please clarify. Oh, there it is. Okay. All righty then. Okay. The first card out for you is the Ace of Cups. This is my cup floweth over. It shows an overflowing cup. And so this is a beautiful, look, you know, this is a gift of intuition. And really with this, on Valentine's Day, with the moon opposite Uranus, we have that kind of intuition, right, and psychic ability coming in. And also, listen, stay tuned for the astrological report, and then you can see what's going on in the celestial sky this week. It's right after this video. But this can also mean a new love. This could be a new romance coming in for you. If you have you are already in a committed relationship, this can be a new level of love. And I'm getting new, darling, because you have the Fool. So this is a lovely adventure, and you're being asked to look upon this as an adventure, to be excited about this, to see the infinite possibilities in this new kind of love interest, if you will. This is definitely feeling, what do I want to say? Amorous. I want to sing that song, but I'm not going to let myself. Some people just hate my singing. But, okay, so the Fool really is, it's about something new, but instead of being afraid and not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, be excited for this. I'm getting a really good feeling for you, Taurus. So if you are in a relationship, this is about taking it to another level. It's about a commitment. It's about falling in love again. Falling in love again. What am I to do? I can't help it. I can't. And then you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is Jupiter, right? Threes are Jupiter, bigger, better, more, expansion. And we have the moon is interacting with Jupiter on Friday, and also this is about long-term optimistic plans, and that is Mars moving into Capricorn. And stay tuned for the astrology report so you can find out more about that. So when the Three of Wands comes into a reading, we are being asked to see our future optimistically, to make plans as if we have it all. So this is a really important energy. This is, to me, is like the law of attraction. Look, he's waiting, he sees his ship and he's watching it being unloaded, right? So if you watched your ship come in and watched all the riches and all the goods being taken off it, you'd be also making long-term optimistic plans. You'd definitely be optimistic and excited, and you'll be all, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the other. I'm going to invest here and invest there, and I'm going, in 5 years, I'm going to do. This isn't, when I say long term, I don't mean months, I mean years. Now, clarifying it, there are two cards that seemingly are juxtaposed. You have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is that feeling of being trapped. So I really got that you're feeling trapped perhaps in a relationship. But I have a feeling that this relationship is really going to work for you. I'm really getting that in a strong way for some of you. This is about, some of you feel trapped, but it's in your head. It's an illusion. Right? Because if she took her blindfold off, she would see she's not trapped. She can leave at any time. She can do whatever she wants. She's almost refusing to see the possibilities in this. And look, the Fool is about looking at it with infinite possibilities. And this is definitely a relationship for some of you. This is a message for you who are in relationships now. Next to this, perhaps you're feeling trapped because you want to work more and you want security, and you're like, you want to get in there and you've got to, and so perhaps you're feeling restricted in some way through this relationship. But when the Nine of Pentacles has come into your reading, and look, she's opulent, she's got riches, she's got money, she's got, an exotic bird, right? But she's alone. Her home is far away. She spends all her time working, and she's not giving the time and attention to her relationship because she's got to build that wealth. Well, what good is that wealth if you end up alone and you don't have anyone to share it with? So you have to be very cautious. What I'm getting here is you may feel restricted in what you want to do because of this relationship, or you just may feel restricted in it in some way. So what you want to do is remember that you need to balance. You need some balance in your life. You have to give your loved ones the time and attention that they deserve. And it's really an investment. You're investing that time in your future. That's what you have to remember. This is investing, look, making long-term optimistic plans. You've got to balance work and home life and your loved ones. You really must set time aside and prioritize, because I feel that those of you that need this relationship, this message, are others that feel completely trapped. But I think if you were alone, you would feel much worse. So don't forget your loved ones. And you're not, this is an illusion. You are not trapped. You don't need to feel trapped. I feel that there's some kind of frustration coming through for some of you. And you have, the next card is the Strength card. So, this is about having the courage to feel these feelings, being kind and compassionate. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Don't be, your frustrations may want you to lash out and blame the other person for the situation that you are in. And it's so easy to blame someone about that. And perhaps you're reluctantly giving your loved ones time and energy, and you're just frustrated doing it because you just want to spend your time working, perhaps, or focused on your projects, whatever it is for you. You know, perhaps you're in school and you just want to study and you're not taking that time. Look, the one thing I will say with all my experience and my many years that I've been alive is that you can't get back time. And the most important thing in this world are our loved ones. You know, our loved ones are the ones that are by our side. It's where we're going to feel that worth and that richness. And once they're gone, you can't spend any more time. And that's when you regret not spending time. That's what happened with my brother who passed away last year. I just regret not spending more time with him. There's so many things that I regret. And of course, you know, he's gone. I can't rectify that. So now it's important to tell your friends, to tell, you know, your loved ones how much they mean to you. Tell them every day, I love you. I mean, look, you know, look what happened to Kobe Bryant and his daughter. I mean, they just went up in a helicopter, and that, you know, you don't know, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So say and do what you mean today. And look, clarifying it is the Two of Cups, darling. That's reflecting yourself in someone else. It's seeing the other person in you. It's always treating people with respect, with love, and with the honor that they deserve. You know, this is a spiritual, look, this is strength as well. This is interesting because look, there's the lion there, right? The lion with wings, and there's a lion here. There's definitely, your strength is treating people the way you want to be treated. It's what you're going to get the most back. That's where your abundance lies. Your abundance lies in the love from others and the love you give to others. It will be returned tenfold. There's no point in being rich and just being alone. You know, I went away once and I was in this fabulous place and it was like palatial and it was stunning. And I was there and I was like, I want to share this with someone because it was so beautiful. But I happened to be alone that time. And it just made me think nothing has value if you can't share it with someone you love and experience it together. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the astrology report coming up next. I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you decided to stay for the astrological report to see what's happening in the celestial sky this week for the week of February the 10th through the 16th. So look, not much is happening during the week in terms of exact aspects. However, Friday is February the 14th and it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you, those in relationships and those who aren't. If you're not in a relationship, do something romantic for yourself. Make yourself feel pampered, you know, a bubble bath or something like that. Glass of wine, something nice. Hang out with friends. Okay, so I thought I'd mention the moon because it's Valentine's Day and there's not much else going on that day, but the moon will be in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is intense, it's deep, it's feeling, it's emotional. So it's a wonderful energy for you to have deep and meaningful conversations. And also the moon is interacting with Mercury and Jupiter as well. Well, Mercury is the planet of communication, so your communication will go very easily and it will flow nicely. So you'll be able to have some meaningful, deep conversations and get your feelings and your point across to people. And also Jupiter, darling, lots of love, lots of fun. Jupiter's the planet of luck, abundance. So I think we'll all have a lovely Valentine's Day. Now, Sunday is where it's all happening this week, right? Because we have early hours of the morning, like 6:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mars moves into Capricorn. Now, Mars loves Capricorn, right? It's exalted in Capricorn, which means it can express itself to the fullest. So Mars is the planet of action, right? And Capricorn is the sign of planning and foresight and carrying things through, having goals, setting goals, and then seeing them through to the end. So Mars is in seventh heaven, darling. It's a good time to kind of start any projects that have been on the shelf. You know, you can start things and have the energy and the wherewithal to complete them. So this is an incredible time to get things done. Now, also later that evening, the dreaded Mercury stations retrograde. It's not the dreaded Mercury, it's the dreaded retrograde, Mercury retrograde, right? Everybody, if you don't know anything about astrology, you've definitely heard of Mercury retrograde. Now listen, Mercury retrograde isn't that bad if you work with the energies that are there for you. So this is a time of reflection. It's a time of organizing, of clearing spaces and things. So this is a time to prepare and plan, but not to execute. And also during this time, guys, you need to allow extra time to get to work or for appointments. So you must always allow for that extra time during Mercury retrograde, because it rules over public transportation, right? So, you know, there could be delays, you know, there could be, a bus might not turn up, or a train, you might miss the train. So always allow for extra time to get anywhere during this transit. So guys, we are probably already feeling that Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde has what we call a shadow time. So we really have to be careful of looking at the details in emails and texts, any kind of communication. This is a time that we can easily be misconstrued. We have to be careful what we post online, and we have to be careful how we say things, because people just jump on what you've said and take it the wrong way. So we have to really think before we speak, right? This is a time of reflection. So we must, learn from our past. And look, we're already feeling this. I already made a mistake with one of my clients. She said, let's reschedule for tomorrow. And I did that. But I missed the part where she'd said, no, wait, let's do it Monday. So I was waiting, and prepared for that. So I had to take responsibility for that, because that's something that I didn't see. So we have to be very cognizant of, not looking at details, right? So we have to really train ourselves to look at the details. It's, and then we can always say, oh, that's Mercury retrograde. We can blame everything on Mercury retrograde. Guys, I just also, listen, I have an astrology Facebook group. Join that, because it's a private group, and every 2 weeks I do a live feed in that group only for the full moon and the new moon. And we look, whoever shows up, we look at where they're receiving it, how they're receiving that energy, either the new moon or the full moon, respectively. So we have a lot of fun there. It's private, so the links will be below. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also another way to help me is Patreon, through Patreon. So check out my Patreon page. I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. Now, I have also become eligible for a channel membership. So I would love your feedback, guys. What do you think would be a really good perk for me to offer for the membership? So give me your comments and feedback below, and I'll see you all next week. I love you guys. Mwah! Thank you so much for tuning in.